Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So, Suika game got a global release on the Switch. It's $3 USD. I recommend it to everyone, even kids. It's one of those easy to learn, difficult to master games, but is very approachable with cute graphics, music, and sound effects. But let's play 2 games here. And I will also talk about the Japanese gaming industry. Some people don't like when I talk about that kind of thing, so if you are one of those people, click away now. But before we get to that, I thought I would talk about the numbers of my previous Suika game video. They amused me. 80% of viewers stopped watching within the first 30 seconds. What that tells me is that it drew a lot of viewers that were new to my channel. You could also just tell that just looking at the numbers on there. But they were apparently immediately put off by something. It might have been because I was playing the web app version rather than official Switch version. Although I did notice that in the description, the title of the video. Or maybe they didn't like my demeanor, how I present myself. Well, this is how I am in real life, so I guess we wouldn't get along in real life. Or they didn't like that I turned off comments. And comments are going to be off again for this video, so how do you like that? But playing this Switch version, the official one, kind of the thing that I was most surprised about, comparing it to the web app version, was like there's a lot more movement, I feel like, with the fruit in this version. So we can see they're kind of sliding and rotating. There's a lot more of that in this version, it seems. Oop, okay, got some pears there. Oh, and also in this version, it's easier to tell, like, what are these fruits, actually. So the little guys are cherries, then we've got strawberries, grapes. Next is kind of a, I forget what you call it, but it's more prominent in Japan. And then it becomes an orange, and then an apple, then a pear, and then a peach, pineapple, melon, and watermelon. Oh, and another thing that is different between the official version here and then the one that I played, the web app version, is that if you like do a combo and you got stuff like bouncing around, if something bounces, you know, above that top line there, it counts you as dead, which I was shocked to see. So maybe I have to be a little bit careful doing combos near the top. Alright, but anyway, regarding the Japanese gaming industry, it's becoming more and more clear that the mobile game industry, the gacha game industry, which took off with the introduction of the iPhone App Store to Japan, is going through a sea change this year. Although really the last few years. A large part of that was the surprise success of Genshin. I can't stress enough what an impact that has had and is still having. And it really makes the traditional kind of mobile game gacha model seem outdated. And we're just seeing the industry kind of sag overall. Square is struggling, Sega is really struggling. Bandai Namco, not as familiar with them, but I'm guessing they're struggling too. I've heard it even referred to as a bubble bursting. This might be the end of the Japanese mobile game industry. I do want to make another video in the near future talking about the industry. The thing about Genshin Impact is that the Japanese are most likely not going to compete with the game at the same level, with the same number of platforms, putting in the same amount of investment into the development. Because at that point, you know, why not just make a console game? Alright, we got a pineapple, that's cool. But yeah, the games that are out now or debuting now, you know, they're not seeing as good numbers as years before. The results for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, which is kind of the new poster child for Square Enix, it's doing okay, but it's definitely not replicating the success of previous years. And so games that are debuting now are worried, but I'll tell you who is really worried is the people that are like a year into development and maybe a year away from release. What is the market going to look like at that point? It's probably going to be even worse. I would not be surprised if a number of games that are in development now get axed because of the poor environment now. Okay, got a peach there. Alright, but how does Suika game relate to this? It could point to a way forward for the Japanese game industry. Japanese developers and publishers have been pretty darn resistant to indie games in Steam and games on PC. They are very attached to their consoles and hardware sales and IPs. But I think finally they are coming around to the idea of developing on these platforms. Or perhaps like creating like sub-brands, you know, or sub-companies specifically for indie games. And then this Suika game is a great success, so maybe the success here could open the doors to publishers being more open to funding more indie games. Yeah, the mobile games in Japan, the gacha, can make ridiculous amounts of money, but they do have a high failure rate, and they can take a long time to develop. It really takes 2 years or more at this point, just because the quality has gotten so high. And so they are expensive to produce. You compare that to a cheap indie game with maybe a 5 to 20 person team that can ride trends, you know, very quickly, versus a mobile game with, you know, 50 plus full-time workers. And then a bunch of part-timers and contract workers. And we can see why the shrinking market for, you know, mobile gacha games can't support so many top-of-the-line... Whoops. This official version of the game sometimes has a weird bug where you kind of warp from one side of the box to the other, so that's why I place that fruit in a weird place. But yeah, we can see with the shrinking market that it's going to be harder to support so many game companies making these games. And I think a reckoning is coming to the industry, if it hasn't come already. Alrighty, so we can see my best score is a 1990 there. And my current score is about 900, so we're about halfway there. Yeah, but the thing about... Oh, crap. Did that warping bug again. The thing about indie development is that it kind of speaks to how, you know, Japanese video game development used to be. Like the original Final Fantasy on the Famicom, you know, that was a team of like 10 people or fewer, I forget. Alright, we're getting close to the top. Oh, maybe if we wait a little bit, we can get those apples to touch. Or if we can nudge it in there, okay, great. Oh, okay, we got a strawberry down there, that's good. But yeah, cute game, and simple. I saw a professional review of this game, saying that they wish that the game had more. I guess they're thinking of like co-op, maybe? or like different modes, like I don't know, like the board starts full with certain stuff and you have to clear it out in order to beat like a stage. Whoops! Ah! But I don't think the game needs much more than this. And then co-op, you know, that would cost, you know, servers and stuff. The game is doing well, but I don't know if it's doing that well. What do I want to do with this grape? I guess I'll put you there. Alright, there's another peach, but none of the peaches are close to each other. Oh, come on. All these peaches, and they can't get to each other. Oh, can we get those oranges to touch? No, maybe not. We'll do you, I guess. But yeah, how's this tune? It's pretty catchy, I think. Yeah, I guess we can do you there. Got a pear. Okay. I guess we'll do you and you. But yeah, I feel like video games, you know, the AAA ones, are just getting too big for their own good. They take too long to develop. They cost too much money. Expectations are too high. Okay, okay! Got a melon there. But yeah, maybe I was spending too much time like watching what was going on, you know, with the fusions there. I might have had a chance to like squeeze in the fruit that I had in order to get a match. But oh well. Let's see, can I squeeze this grape in there and push that peach over? Oh, get a chain going? Okay, not bad. How about this orange? Yeah, we're doing okay, score-wise. If I could somehow make a peach out of that apple, that would be nice. Then we got a lot of detritus down there at the bottom. We'll put you there, I guess. Can we push those strawberries? Nope. Ugh. Did I just screw myself? No, we got some... or we had some movement. I think I stopped it. Ah! Maybe if I drop this here... No... No, crap. Yikes. Let's try this, I guess. Huh. Let's get the strawberry down. Touch the apples. No. Okay, things are moving though. Okay, okay, good. Oh god. More pairs with nowhere to go. Things are moving. And that might be it there. We'll put you here. And here. It's not looking good. Ah! Okay. Almost beat my previous score, so that's good. Alright, that's how we ended. Okay. I said I was going to play a couple games, but we'll do just one for now. I think that was long enough. But yeah, if you got the $3, I say pick up the game. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.